odd, Fats.
Now look here, George, about that boy.
He's just shy.
Well, that's me.
It's just that Kip is only 15, and I don't want her.
Please, Daddy, not in front of everybody.
Ursula, girl, we better go. Come on.
I don't care who's here. No ill-mannered clown is about to.
Tell him, Pa.
Shut up!
You have no right to say that. The boy is our guest.
This is my house until you're 18.
But Daddy.
I said shut up! Until you're 18.
But Daddy.
Will you leave me alone?
Mr. and Mrs. Maxby, Ken Randolph, is this the way you want 75 million Americans to see you?
What are you talking about?
You are going to be on television with Conrad. I just got the confirmation from New York, from Ed Sullivan himself.
I mean, we're going to be on the Sullivan Show. The Ed Sullivan Show.
That's right, they're going to count out on Sweet Apple at 8:05 Sunday night. And you're all going to be on television with Conrad. That's why I beg you, put aside petty differences. To that great audience out there, your American dream come true. And for the free world's sake, Mr. McAfee, don't destroy that dream.
Me. On the Ed Sullivan Show. Ed Sullivan. Me. Harry McAfee. Appearing with Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan.
Rosie, I just wanted to tell you that being out here together has made me see things in a whole different light. I mean, I wrote Mama and I told her that no matter what happens, I'm going to give up the company.
Albert, you didn't.
I did. I wrote her the day we left, which leaves 3 days and 3 nights, and so far I haven't heard a word. So if you ask me, she's accepted the whole thing by now.
3 days and 3 nights on a railway bus. Oh, what's the difference? I'm only a mother. For a mother, a railway bus is good enough.
Mama, what are you doing?
Did you think I wouldn't come? A mother gets a letter obviously written under the influence of drugs, and she should stay at home. Pay no attention. They're only mother's tears.
secretary. I have Rosie.
What does Rose need a job for? In a couple of years, she'll be getting Social Security.
Listen, I don't just type.
You do other things?
I tap dance. I figured I could help you with the secretary stuff and you could help me get into show business. Hold these, honey. May, can you hum Swanee River?
Sure, it's my favorite selection. Da 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 da
Well, you have wonderful qualifications, but I'm used to working with Rosie. But as you said, Mama, I am faced with a certain amount of extra work in. Do you have to stay down there?
Only for a minute. May, give me a hand, will ya? Al, you push from the other side. Easy now.
Funny, for the movies, they can always cut away when they jack her up. Why don't you take Gloria somewhere and see how fast she can type?
I do have a lot of work to get done, unless it makes any difference to you, Rosie.
Why should it make any difference to me, Albert?
That a girl, Rosie. You just keep working away, and I'll go with Miss Rasputin here.
I'll go find you a typewriter.
Do you use the touch system?
Whenever possible. I could kill him. I could just kill him.
Miss Alvarez, have you seen Kim McAfee? I'm looking for her. I need to tell her that she is not to kiss Conrad Birdie on that Sullivan show tonight. Because if she does, I'll... Miss Alvarez, is anything wrong? Miss Alvarez, it's me, Hugo Peabody. Miss Alvarez, is there anything I can do for you?
As a matter of fact, Hugo, I think there is.
Your surest way to the best in color slides is to insist on the new Kodak. And now, the young man you've all been waiting to see, as you do in just about 14 hours when a shoe business's biggest talent is going off to play a very special engagement. And tonight, before he goes, he wants to leave a certain lucky young lady with one last kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you to Sweet Apple, Ohio, where a little American family, Mr. and Mrs. Harry Maxey, and their children wind up on the team, are gathered to bid farewell to a faithful American soldier, Conrad Birdie.
Give me one last kiss. Brace yourself, chick.
Brace yourself, Conrad Birdie!
You hit him!
I had to. He was being a thief of love.
Hugo Peabody, I never want to speak to you again.
I demand know who let that boy in here.
I did, Albert.
Rosie?
Consider it a sort of farewell present for you and Miss Rasputin. Wear it in good health.
Rosie, don't leave me here alone.
You're not alone, Albert. You're on television. don't be ridiculous. You're only 15.
Juliet was 14 when she left home.
And look what happened to her. Now listen, kid. Let's go get some milk and cookies and...
It's too late for cookies, Miss Alvarez. I want to live. We'll sip the dregs together. We'll help each other with our potions.
For the last time, Albert, I'm fine, and I don't feel like going to bed. Now leave me alone.
Conrad, be reasonable. You've just had a severe shock, and the best thing to do is for you to go upstairs. Aha! There she is! The traitor who stabbed me in the heart when my back was turned.
Don't bother me, Albert.
Be careful, Sonny. She may be armed.
Mama, I can handle her. Why don't you go with Conrad and see that he gets put to bed?
Wait for me, Conrad. I'll make you a nice hot cup of terramycin.
Time, Albert. Will you let me by? I'm going out of town tonight. I don't want to waste another minute with you.
Not until I've had my say, Rosie. I just wanted to let you know that thanks to Mama's quick thinking, the kiss will still take place after all. Tomorrow morning at the train station. Well, it looks like you failed, Rosie, as anyone must fail who tries to buck Albert Peterson. A giant, a titan, one of the King Kongs of the music industry.
What did I ever see in him? How did I ever think that he was nice? Take it from me, I paid it all right. It was rough from the start. Broken egg, broken nail, broken heart.
An empire builder, a colossal.
Out of my way, you frog English teacher! What did I ever see in him?
Rosie, come back! Rosie, please! Rosie, please come back! I need you, Rosie! And I don't care how much you plead and beg myself, as you do here now. Not only do I accept your resignation, but furthermore, you're fired! And remember one thing, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me, you big rat! Oh, hi folks. Sorry to do this in front of you, but I've had to let Miss Alvarez go. I'll get that.
Probably Hong Kong again.
Hello, this is Albert Peterson. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis. Rose Alvarez is no longer with us.
Rosie, wait for me!
Where do you think you're going, young lady?
With Rosie, to drain deep the dregs and sip full-hearted the brimming cup. To live!
Upstairs.
But Daddy!
Upstairs. Do you hear me? I said upstairs.
Miss Alvarez was right. You're all the same, from puberty to Mussolini.
What's that? You dare to say puberty in front of your own father? Not to mention Mussolini. Doris, we failed as parents. I never asked for much from my children, just respect. But did I get respect? No, I did not get respect. I got no respect.
I respect you, Pa.
I don't want your respect. You're a child. What good's respect from a child? Doris, take me upstairs. I'm not a well man. There were certain words I didn't want to hear in this house. Puberty was the first. Mussolini was the second. And respect was the third.
Now look here, Mr. Lewis. No 374 is going to bulldoze me, and you can print that in whatever cheap paper you have to represent. Oh, it's not a paper. It's Time Magazine. And it's not Mr. Lewis. It's Mr. Loose. Rosie, I'm coming. I need you.
Sonny boy, where are you going?
Nowhere's Mama. Just out. It's a little stuff in here. To look for Rosie, Mama. I love her and I want her back.
Oh, is that all? I thought it was something serious. By all means, Sonny boy, go find your lady of Spain and bring her back here. But make sure when you get back that you stop in the kitchen, turn off the gas, and take my head out of the oven! It's a strange house. I don't want to run up a bill.
Mama, if you love me like you say you do, you'd help me find Rosie. Don't you understand what's happened? She's making up for lost time that she's wasted on me. Who knows what low dive she's in at this very moment?
Oh, you're right, Sonny boy. I'll help you find her. Only first,
didn't you tell me this before?
I tried to, sweetheart, darling. But you kept bringing up a certain party from south of the border.
I can't believe he's doing this. He knows how much this means to me. Conrad! Conrad, get down here!
I'm coming, Albert. And before you start hollering, I want you to know I've made up my mind. I'm tired of getting up every morning at 9, having people watch me when I eat, having little kids poke me in the eye. I want to go out, have fun, meet a couple of young chicks. Don't you understand, Alice? I'm tense.
Mama, don't just stand there, do something!
Conrad, have you ever thought in terms of a more mature woman?
Man, I could never get that tense. Ooh. Now look, buddy boy, this is my last free night before I go in the army. I'm going out.
Conrad, you can't go out now without my permission. It says so in your contract. Mama, get my... Oh, never mind, I'll get it. You stay here.
Conrad.
There are chicks just right for some kissing, and I mean to kiss me up you. Man, those chicks don't know what they're missing. I've got a lot of living to do. Sizzling steaks, already for tasting, and there's Cadillacs, all shiny and new. Gotta move, 'cause time is a-wasting. I've got a lot of living to do.
There are men of 19 or 20 who are small and promise and true. Older men who give the girl plenty. I've got a lot of living to do.
There's music to play, places to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. Hey, you chicks live around here, don't you?
Yes, Mr. Birdie.
So, what's the lowdown in this town?
Sweet Apple, Ohio was founded in 1852 by Jeremiah S. Appleton.
I mean, what do you do for fun? Where do you go to have a ball?
Well, there's the church basement, the sweet shop, and the other kids do the ice house.
What's that?
I don't know, ice, I guess.
It just so happens, Mr. Birdie, that the ice house is where people go when they want to be alone.
Hey, aren't you that chick I was supposed to kiss?
I'm not a chick. I'm a full-grown woman and intend on being treated as such. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm leaving home.
Now you're talking, chick. Let's go. We got things to do. Crazy clothes and motorboat races. Someone nice to cuddle up to. Broadway lines and wide open spaces. We've got a lot of living to do. Lots of ladies and always restore you. And I love you. We got a lot of living to do. There's music to play, places to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. All eyes are gone, come you know it. And it's all just waiting for you. Your lives are only showing. We got a lot of living, such a lot of living, what a lot of living to do.
Where are you? You know you're told to go straight to bed. Alan!
Harvey Johnson, I want you home this minute.
Deborah Sue! Deborah Sue!
Have you seen Tim?
Don't ask me, ask Conrad Birdie.
What are you talking about?
They were on motorboat races and loop the loop. I'm gonna go do the only sensible thing and drink myself to death.
Motorboat races. Loop the loop. Doris, get my gun.
Mr. McAfee, you haven't seen Conrad, have you?
No, but I intend seeing him, Mr. Peterson. And if you have a message, I'd be glad to deliver it. Right after I shoot him.
Shoot him? I gotta find Rosie.
Dear, what are you talking about? You know you don't have a gun.
There's that Daisy air rifle in the garage.
That's mine, Pa.
You shut up! I wonder where I can buy BBs this late at night.
Anyway, it doesn't work.
Then get me anything! That little bow and arrow with those suction tips I bought Randolph for Christmas? Don't just stand there. My daughter's run off to loop the loop with a fiend. Get me a water gun. Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say. Kids, they are disobedient, disrespectful oafs. Noisy, crazy, sloppy, lazy, loafers. While we're on the subject, kids, you can talk and talk till your face turns blue. Kids, still they only do what they want to do. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today? Kids! It's not the moonlight swims that bothers me. It's the loop that hurts. Why don't they lower the draft age to about 11? I didn't know what puberty was till I was almost past it. Kids, they are just impossible to control. Kids, with their sloppy clothes and their rock and roll. Why can't they be like we were? Da, 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 da. What's the matter with kids?
Hey, Pop, here's my pea shooter.
Pea shooter? What good's up? Oh, give it to me. What's the matter with kids
Hi, I'll have a double scotch on the rocks. Put some rocks in it this time. Can you make me a vodka malted?
How old are you?
32.
Get out.
Just let me have a beer.
Beat it.
Can I just sit here with the glass in front of me, please?
Get out.
I demand to see the manager. Where's Maud?
I'm Maud. Charles F. Maud. And if you don't get out of here right now, think about it, scruff your neck, and I'll throw you out.
Okay, I'm going. But this is the last time I do my drinking in this establishment.
Double bourbon, scotch on the side, no ice, and put a cherry in it. Make that 2 cherries. And bring on the dancing boy. Alvarez is the name, but I don't need to call me Spanish Rose. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. See?
Get out.
Now, wait a minute. I'm an American citizen, and it is my right to get voted here if I so choose. Do anything or wild attraction things here if I so choose. This is Spanish Rose's coming out party, and when I say coming out, I mean
Hello,
coming
this is
out.
Albert Peterson speaking. Is Rose Alvarez there? Rose Alvarez. In fact, I think that's her talking right now.
Hold the wire. Hey, Fidel Castro. Got a guy named Peterson wants to talk to you.
Tell that weaselly little rat I'm not here.
That proves that she's there. Who else would know I'm a weaselly little rat? Rose, it's about Conrad.
And furthermore, even if I were this Rose, which I am not, the one thing that would certainly make me hang up this phone is any mention of anybody named Conrad.
Oh, Rosie, please don't hang up. We can talk about anything. You, me, I, anything. Oh, Rosie, please. Talk to me, baby, won't you talk to me. I don't care what you say, faithfully talk to me. must you be so far away from me? It seems so wrong this way. Talk to me. And if you miss me, tell me so. Are you lonely? Tell me so. Say you love me. Tell me so. Let me know. Talk to me till I press you close to me. Then you'll see we won't have to talk at all. Oh, Rosie, you gotta help me find Conrad.
You know what, Albert? From now on, the sky's the limit. It's just me. Parties, balls, dances. A pool with my pretty Irma. See you later, boys.
See you later, boys. Oh, Rosie, please don't.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Hey, lady, that's none of your business.
Tell me, what is it?
It's a private dining room.
Private for who?
For men only, that's for whom.
Men only? That's exactly what I'm looking for. I know what goes on in these little towns. Out of Spanish Rose's way.
Hey,
Rosie,
wait,
please
kid.
don't. Spanish Rose, no. Mama, get my coat.
Even I can't go in there. Hey, wait.
Shriners, with the power vested in me. Well, actually, before I have the recording secretary read the minutes from last week's meeting, I would like to bring up a subject that I am sure is on everybody's mind tonight.
hope. I have a favor to ask of you. Could you go in there and get me some grain alcohol? Preferably to go.
Not for $1 million.
Great. My whole world is collapsing before me. First, I can't get a decent drink around this town. Oh, and not to mention Kim and Conrad running off to the ice house together.
Kim and Conrad has gone to the ice house? I have to call Albert. You stay here, Hugo. Get out of here, you
Here it is, Mama. Hurry up. Rose, I'm coming.
I don't know why we have to go running around all night looking for someone who is better not to find in the first place. Now, if you listen to me, you come home, have a nice cup of postman, and go to bed.
Mama, I told you I'm not going home until I find Rosie. Now, if you'd like to go home, that'd be fine with me. As a matter of fact, Mama, that's not a bad idea. Why don't you go home, Mama?
Would you mind repeating that for me one more time, sweetheart?
Why don't you go home, Mama?
One more time, the sunshine of my existence.
Why don't you go home, Mama? I don't need you anymore.
So it's come at last. At last it's come. The day I knew would come at least has come at last. My sonny boy doesn't need me anymore. What are you waiting for? Get rid of me. Put me out with the garbage. Toss me out with the used grapefruits and empty pitchers. Salmon. Don't bother putting a lid on. Leave it open for 100,000 pussycats to walk all over a mother. By the way, Albert darling, I got some good news for you. Got the report from the hospital, and it's definite. I got a condition. Never mind what kind of a condition, but a condition. And if there's one thing doctors can't cure, it's a condition. I don't want you to worry, though. Fancy funerals are for rich people. I don't want you to spend a cent. Just wait till Mother's Day and wrap me in a flag and dump me in the river. Well, I feel better now. Everything's as it should be. My mother's lying on top of the sanitation truck, bound for the city dump. And the son is running around in saloons with the Mexicali Rose, who came over for the fruit picking season and staged to ruin American woman's life.
Are you finished, Mama?
Yes, sonny boy.
Good night, Mama.
You're just like your father. You'd marry anything. Good night, sonny boy.
It's not Sonny Boy.
Good night, Albert.
Mr. Peterson! Have you seen Conrad and Kim? Ah, there, Mr. McAfee. I'm sorry to tell you that Conrad's affairs no longer interest me. I'm looking for Miss Alvarez. Did you say Conrad and Kim?
They've run off together.
If we don't find them soon, Mr. Peterson, I intend calling the FBI. Who's head of that now, dear? Is it Peter Lawford yet? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Doris, Harry, have you seen my Ursula?
Ursula?
Is she missing too?
It's 10 o'clock and I've looked everywhere.
Mr. Peterson!
McAfee, you haven't seen my Harvey, have you?
And Phyllis?
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, folks. I'm sure they're down at the drugstore having one of their gang wars. Gang wars? Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say.
Kids, they're so ridiculous. It's so immature. I don't see why anybody wants them.
Just you with them.
Kids, they're so impossible to control.
Be old enough.
Kids with the rock clothes and their rock and roll. Why can't they be like you?
Milk. But it worked, and I have every right to be drunk. Kim and Conrad ran off with each other to the movies. Great double bill tonight. Flying down to Rio and Greed. I'll always remember that great cast. Dolores Del Rio and Gene Raymond, and what a score! I'd forgotten that. Hey Rio, fly down to Rio. Rosie, where have you been? I've been looking for you all night. I did it, Rosie. I sent Mama home. I'm a new man, a world leader.
Albert, Kim, and Conrad have gone to the ice house.
The ice house?
The Ice House. Doris, call the mounted police. Call Mr. King, tracer of lost persons. Call the Shadow. Look him up under Lamont Cranston.
That is refreshing. Of course, I do prefer a Murad, but these will do. Well, here we are, Conrad. This is the ice house. Fun, isn't it? Of course, when you've been here as many times as I have, I've been here with just everybody, you know. Ursula, Deborah Sue, the Girl Scouts. Stronger than the chocolate ones, aren't they? Conrad, you seem tense. Maybe a drag on this weed would help to relax you. Or what about one of those reefers I've read so much about? I could go out and get you a fix if you just tell me what it is. When you've had a donkey on your back as long as I have. Conrad, you're trembling. Just because I'm a few years older than you, I hope it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. I'm 27 or 28, you know. One of the two. So you see, I really know the score. I even know some of the words. Nubian, premarial, jailbait. There you are, sensuous one. We've been looking for you everywhere.
That's nice. I'm away. I'll play.
You don't understand. We're coming with you. You said it yourself. We've got a lot of living to do.
Now wait a minute.
We'll never go home again. We'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Moonlight swims, motorboat races, loop-de-loop.
This stuff isn't as much fun as I made out to be.
We can start right now. Let's have an orgy.
Conrad, what are you doing?
There he is, the depraved brute. Arrest that man. Now what do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Birdie?
Thank God you've come.
Everybody go, you go again.
Hugo, darling, you're just in time. You have no idea what humiliation I've been made to suffer.
That's all I need to hear. Take him away.
Rosie, Mr. Doctor, I demand you release that boy.
Albert, it's no use. Listen, you go back to the house and I'll go
Maybe
down.
you didn't hear me, Rosie. I'm a new man now, a world leader.
But Albert,
Don't butt out of me, Rosie. You are merely woman. I am man. A woman is to obey and to clean house, and is only to speak when she's spake to. And my first command, woman, is for you to go home, get our luggage, and be down at the train station at 6:30 sharp, where I intend on being with Conrad. And my second command, woman, is for you to bring any legal documents that you may have, because by 2400 hours tomorrow, I intend on making you Mrs. Peterson. Roger, over and out. Rosie, did I mention I love you?
not yet, Albert.
Well, I do.
It's going to be such a wonderful life. I'm going to be Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Phi Beta Kappa Peterson, the English teacher's wife. Oh, Rosie, nothing can stop you now.
Hello, Rose. So you have a few minutes to spare for a heart-to-heart with an old friend.
I'll always have time for the person who by tomorrow night Brazil, Uruguay, Chile, and Chichicastenango. And if Albert and I are married, I'm going to stick a rose in my teeth, sit on the front porch with my adobe hut on Central Park West, and sell tortillas. Goodbye, May.
Adios, Rosita.
Call me Mrs. Peterson.
Oh.
I had to teach the Spanish tamale according to May, right off the boat from the tropics far, far away. Which is kind of funny, since where I come from is Allentown, PA. Spanish? All right, May, I'll be Spanish. Right after I've married Alberto. I'll be the toast of Chichicastenango. And all day long my castanets will click. I'll hide behind my pen and do the tango. I'll be so Spanish it'll make you sick. I'll eat the tacos and the enchilada. I'll drink tequila till I feel no pain. The only song I'll sing will be Granada. I'll be more Espanol than Abby Lane. La cuca. So call me the wild Spanish rose, the craziest flower that grows. I'll kick up my heels and see how it feels to be so through Spanish rose. Ole! Behind my mantilla I'll pose, the beauty that nobody knows. So regal and cool, exciting and cruel, that's me, Spanish Rose. See me, Rosita Hernandez. You buy my tortilla? You like me? Yes, no, maybe. Americano, let me give you a bit of advice. To crush Spanish roses and white. Your man you have found, so don't mess around. Her heart, she is so like ice. Without words, I will dance to the bolero. We'll touch on the nicest honky tonks. You'll wear the greatest boots and sombrero. My handsome man is never from the Bronx. So now that you've met Spanish Rose, you'll never forget Spanish Rose. She'll call you, she'll tame you, but what man would blame you for worshiping Spanish Rose? Not Swedish, not British, not Yiddish, but Spanish Rose.
Come on, there's no one here.
Now look, Albert.
Shut up and get on that train. Took me every last cent I had to bail you out of jail last night. I don't want anybody to see you till you're out of the state.
Here's a blank piece of paper. I sign my name to it. You fill in whatever you want.
What are you saying, Conrad?
Whether you pay me no guarantee or not, you saved my life. We got a contract forever.
Hello, Albert.
Hi, Mama.
Rose, you look good for a change. I know all about you two. And don't worry, I won't make a fuss. I'll just do what any intelligent mother has to do. Bye, Albert. And don't worry about the coat. You'll have 3 mink stoles as soon as the train passes over me.
Mama, the train's going that way.
Just a moment, Mr. Peterson. I demand to know what you've done with Conrad. He's not in that jail.
How should I know where Conrad's at? I haven't seen him all night. I was just here to say goodbye to Rosie.
Mr. Peterson!
Dear, there's nothing worth getting excited about. After all, there's no real harm done. Him and you go back together again. As a matter of fact, the sweetest thing happened this morning. He proposed to her and she accepted him.
What? over. I'll sell the house and go into a home.
Hold on!
Albert,
Bye,
get on the
Conrad.
train. Albert, don't move me. Bye, Conrad. Bye, Mama.
Yes, please. Here I am, Albert, 6:30 sharp. But where's the train?
It left at 6:25
But Albert, you told me to be here at 6:30.
with Conrad
And I know because
Mama.
Albert, you wanted us to miss that train.
Well, it stands to reason, Rosie. Why would we go back to New York when we have tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
What's in Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
And open in the Pumpkin Falls Junior High School teaching staff. I read it in this morning's paper. They need a teacher to teach English and domestic science. And I hope you brought your legal documents, Rosie, because they prefer the applicant to be married.
Oh, Albert.
I was never crazy for flowers. I confess that nothing left me colder. I could watch a daisy for hours, and all I feel is several hours older. Lilacs or lilies, any you please. All that you did was make me shrug or sneeze. But now my love blossom that I see.
and Dana Covert, and Mary Carr, and Joyce Lingenfelder, and then Lisa and Tracy. Look out here.
Thank you. And Jeff, thank you.
And I don't know where Dana is.
Dana! Hi, Dana. Miss Choreographer!
We got some gifts for today for everyone. And where's Joyce Lingenfelder? She's not here. And then Lisa and Dana. And now we're going to recognize all the seniors.
We have a tradition at the high school that we recognize our seniors. What I would like for them to do is all of our seniors to step forward, please. What I would like them to do is to take a moment and tell you who they are and who their parents are, and if their parents are in the audience, if you would please stand. It's a little hard to have you come up on stage like this. Normally we ask you to come up, but if you'll at least stand so we can recognize you.
Kayla Combs, and my parents are Lori and Tim Haig.
My name's Jay Sickfoos. My parents are Don and Lynn Sickfoos.
My name's Ryan Newbig, and my mother's Marion Crane.
Matches your. Okay, perfect.
My name's Curtis Baldner, and my parents are Scott and Linda Baldner. Stand. No.
You're not even sitting together!
My name's Lauren Lingenfelder, and my parents are Jim and Elise Lingenfelder.
Hello.
We're not sitting together. My name's Rachel Libin, and my mom's Dee Klein, and my dad's Dale Libin. I'm Jennifer Shear, and my parents are Jeff and Stephanie Shear.
Up here.
I just wanted to say thank you to Lisa. Lisa's been my drama club director for 4 years, and she means a lot to me. And Tracy, thank you for stepping in last year and this year and helping us out. Dana, thanks for the choreo. Jeff, thank you. Mary, thank you. Sean, thank you. Anybody I missed, thank you too.
And on that note, I have 3 very special seniors in this group that I've spent a lot of the last 4 years with. And I would like them to step forward, please. Curtis, Lauren, and Rachel. And I have something special I'd like to say about each one of these. Rachel always seems to know her part the day after it has been assigned to her. But 10 minutes before the show, she's still backstage cramming. So, I have for Rachel a copy of one of her first scripts that she did with me, and a prescription for memory pills.
Theater pharmacy, patient Rachel Libin, take 1 tablet 2 hours prior to showtime for nurse, Dr. Lisa Nazari.
So, just so she doesn't forget what the pills are for, each little pill has an M on it, so she'll remember that it's for Thank you, Rachel. And then there's Lauren. When I look at Lauren, I feel so old. I have known Lauren since she was born. I believe I was a sophomore in high school, is that right, Elise? When Lauren was born, Elise was my high school drama teacher.
When Lauren was in her first play.
Yes, she was. And Lauren makes me feel very old. So Lauren, I have something for you to try to make myself feel better. So I hope that that helps me. I don't know that it'll do you much good, at least not anytime soon. It makes me feel a little bit better. Thank you. Last but not least, there's Curtis. I made myself notes so that I would remember what it was I wanted to say. So I don't even know where to start with you. My first thought was I was going to give you a watch so that maybe you'd be on time. Your future. What a surprise. But then I thought, no, that's just part of Curtis's charm, is the fact that he's always late. I always know he's there because he's always late. I'm always searching for him. So that's just part of his charm. So, you know, that charm of yours, it tops a few of my gray hairs. So, I brought you a box of hair colors. You can remember me. Yes, because it's the hair coloring I've had to use. And of course, we couldn't let you go without a bottle of Bubba's Pure Mountain Dew. And you can ask Curtis to explain that story to you.
I don't know what she's talking.
So it says Bubba's Homebrewed Mountain Dew. It's from the mountains, of course. Would you like to read the bottle?
Bubba's Home Brew Mountain Dew, spelled D-O. Bottle fresh in the hills of the old West Virginia. Bottle just for you by Bubba himself. Bubba's in the back corner back there.
So Curtis had a lot of fun with old Bubba and the concept of Mountain Dew over the years, so we had to make sure.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. Thank you.
The three of us want to do something special for Lisa too, because we've had her for 4 years.
Okay. I'm sorry. Just a little part, right? I might. At least first one's looking for Mrs. McAfee tonight. I had to tease him last night when he came out, and he was supposed to say he was looking for Miss Alvarez. What are you doing? Just be part of your charm, Curtis. He said he was looking for Mrs. McAfee.
Made me pretty angry.
No, I confess, I thought for sure we'd get a, why are you looking for my wife?
I was nice that time. Save that too.
Precious moments, and it says thanks a bunch. Thank you for making the last 4 years such a wonderful experience. Many years, the last 4 weeks of that. I thought she was fantastic. And I would like to say a special thank you to Tracy, and to Dana, and to Jeff, and to Mary, and especially, and my husband Joe back there too, because he puts up with me, and I really appreciate that. So, and we thank you for coming and being part of our show. Okay?
And John Scott and I would like to thank Mrs. Herman, who made those wicked awesome cakes.
Thank you very much. Good night, Gracie.